get ready with me, and we're gonna talk about yoga. Y'all, I'm so excited. Hold on. Give me some questions to answer for my yoga. ChatGPT. Give me some questions to answer for my yoga page about yoga during Get Ready With Me. Y'all, my phone's messing up. Okay, number 1. What made me start practicing yoga? That is like a really good question. What made me start practicing yoga was going through a place where I was in deep anxiety and depression. And on top of that, I've always loved moving my body because, like, I'm a dancer. So, movement and spiritual things just kind of came naturally to me. So, after I went homeschooled at age, what the hell? I thought I washed my brushes. Why would she use my brush? Excuse my language. But, what was I saying? I was basically saying that after I went homeschooled at the age 17, it was in my junior year of high school, and at that point in my life, like, I was done with school and the school system. All of it was just trash, complete trash. It was just a waste of time. Honestly, where's my stuff? Like, hold on, because I can't find my, where's my eyebrow stuff? But yeah, honestly, it was a complete waste of time. Like, after elementary school, I didn't really learn anything, honestly. And oh, that feels so good on my scalp. Ooh. But yeah, so after I went homeschooled, a friend of my mom's told us about the school where she went to do yoga, because I was interested in it before, during my 17th birthday party, because she came to teach yoga at my 17th birthday party, which was like a hotel party. And I enjoyed myself. I really loved it. And I was like, I want to be a yoga teacher. So after I went homeschooled and left that hell of a school, I got that opportunity because the school that she went to was opening up. So I called, and they said that I could join. So basically I joined. My mom put a down payment on the school, and I paid monthly. The school was like $2,000. And hi Locked 062, like and subscribe, everybody. Like and subscribe. Let's learn yoga together. But yeah, so she put the money down, and then I paid like $100 a month. And basically that's how that happened. So shout out to my mom, because one thing I can say about my mom is that she invested into me. And when it comes to people investing in you, you have to put in the work. You have to show people, not even just for them, but for you, that like, no, I'm not taking the bare minimum. You know what I mean? I'm not taking that. Because for me, the high school that I went to, it didn't pour into me. It didn't pour into my dreams, my goals, my ambitions. You know what I mean? It was just a system to put me in a system to teach me how to work a job and make somebody else rich. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. Like, I didn't want to be part of somebody else. Did I come here to work for somebody else and make their job successful or their business successful? No. I didn't come here for that. I came here to help people through yoga, through my dreams, the things that I love to do. I came here to live. You know what I mean? What is a life that you can't live, you know, and you're busy doing things for everybody else? So when I was in high school, freshman year was COVID for me, so I was not about to sit in Zoom class all day, every day. I just wasn't going to do that. And thank you for commenting, everybody. You guys are like boosting the algorithm. Your AI. I'm not AI. Look at my fingers. I'm not AI. I'm real. And you can work with me. You can click the link in my bio too. I'm gonna change that though, because I think I want Stan Store instead of Acuity, and I kind of like have to pay my Acuity. But comment if you want to book a consultation. You can inquire me through gracietheyogi@gmail.com. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Freshman year was COVID. Sophomore year, we went back to school, and my dad passed away like in the beginning of sophomore year. So after my dad passed away, I just kind of like, somebody in the comments said, is it pink? What that mean? But yeah, after my dad passed away, I just kind of like had a whole different understanding of life. You know what I mean? And what this really is. And it's number one that I got from it is that it's short. Number two, choose wisely with what you do with your life. And oh, thank you, Ruby. No, I didn't lose him. I know he's on the other side, being great for him and me. You know, you lose objects. You don't lose a father. You know what I mean? That's kind of how I feel about it. But it did hurt me. It's an inexplainable pain. That's how I would put it. And after that, I'm like, so why am I wasting all this time in a school that is not pouring into me? Like, this is stupid. I was like, this is a waste of time. It's a waste of time. We're learning the same thing over and over and over and over again. And when it comes to like black people in our history, they're only going to teach you Rosa Parks, Malcolm X, George Washington Carver or something like that. You know, segregation, slavery. But they're not going to teach you where you come from. They're not going to teach you that they took away our languages and our way of life. They're not going to teach you a way of life. You know what I mean? So that's part of the reason why I pushed back from it. And whereas people, they saw me as like a rebellious teenager, or, you know, somebody that didn't care about their life. Like, no, I cared about my life. I still care about my life, which is why I decided to rebel and go against the system. You know what I mean? So I kept getting in trouble at school, honestly, and I remember like sitting in the office with my mom, and we were basically like, this isn't working out. We're gonna have to like figure something else out for me, you know, because everything is about graduation and GPA, you know, and credits. You know what I mean? And it's like, dude, I'm not even happy. Like, I'm mentally ill. I need some help right now. Like, I'm going through depression and anxiety. Like, help me. What's going on? You know what I mean? So after me and my mom decided to go homeschooling, and as she went into the Hebrew community, she started to have more people around her that made her feel like she could do it. Which I'm grateful for, because the thing with mothers is like, you need someone to feel like you need some community of people to protect you. And you're not always going to have a community of people sometimes, which is why you have to stay strong. However, that gave her that boost that she needed to really pour into me, you know? And so basically that's what happened. And that's why I started doing yoga, because yoga is a way of life. It's not just stretching. It's not just like, oh, like, let's go do yoga, let's go do Pilates. Like, no, it's way deeper than that. It's way deeper than the aesthetics of what it is. It's really developing a relationship with yourself and the great mother that is within every being and cell in this universe, in our soul, in our body. You know what I mean? So it is a way, it's a way of life. So that's why I have to tell people when they think like, oh, it's just stretching. No, it's not just stretching. You're going to have your own practice that's going to look different from my practice, because we are different peoples on a different journey that has a different relationship with ourselves and with Great Mother. So that's why I tell people it's not going to look like me. It don't have to look like me. Like, yes, I'm flexible, but flexibility is not just about yoga. If you can do yoga, it's not about how you look. It's not about how you feel. Even people in wheelchairs can do yoga. I don't care if you can, your soul does yoga. Like, you can meditate. That is yoga. The way that you live is yoga. Okay? So there are different principles that you learn about yoga in your yoga teacher training. But really I would say what you really get is the impact on the inside that changes how you feel. And not only how you feel, but how you go about life, how you treat people, how you treat nature, your respect for nature, your respect for life. So that's why I started yoga, and I started in 2023. I got my yoga teacher certification after 2023. This sucks. This one not good. Yeah. I started it after 2023. Wait. No, I started 2023 and then I ended in the end of 2023. I graduated and got my yoga teacher certification. And ever since then, I keep going, like, because I know this is what I love to do. No matter who's against me or who's hating on me or things that happen in my life, like, honey, like, I have a lot of stories that I can sit here and tell y'all about my journey ever since I started yoga and the things that has happened in my life. Like, and I keep going because this means a lot to me and it's a way of life. Does anybody have any questions? I'm I'm kind of hungry. I feel like I want some food. Some breakfast. Okay, so how do y'all think about, like, if I make a deck of cards, or if I, like, make a bowl of cards that has messages, and I have you guys cash at me for a spiritual message that I, like, hand pick out? How would y'all like that? Because I feel like that'd be really fun. Excuse me, really fun. What kind of music do y'all like? Oh. It's giving. Look at my hang time, y'all. Look at my hang time. Look at my hang time. And I can put it in the oil. I got my edges back. I got my edges back. Okay, so next question. What's one yoga pose that always makes you feel good instantly? It's the forward fold that makes me feel good instantly. Like when I go up, and then I go.
Absolutely, I've got you. Let me know if you want those quick and punchy questions.
Excuse me. I don't like when she does that. That scares me. I feel like my phone be listening to me. I don't like that. ChatGPT, do not interrupt me ever. Ever again. Do you hear me? This isn't my eyebrow brush. This can't be my eyebrow brush. Cause why is it not working? No, this ain't my eyebrow brush. I can't find my eyebrow brush. Like, anyway, what was the forward fold is the best posture for me, because it really helps me like decompress my spine and my back, and I think my back sometimes hold a lot of tension. I would say the most tension that my body holds would be in my back and my hips, and I would say because I'm breastfeeding, so a lot of the time I'm like this sometimes, and I try to make sure that my posture is correct. And on top of that, like, women who have larger breast sizes can relate. You might have back problems, you know, so you have to wear sports bras. So I would definitely recommend back postures and exercises in the forward fold to decompress your back in general. And another pose is, it's not quite child's pose, but it's a hip opening posture, you know? Like, it's basically like you're on your knees and your elbows, and like you're opening up your legs, and you're allowing your body weight to push down on your hips, and you have to really breathe through it. Ooh, those are my favorite exercises. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it, because I can't find my eyebrow brush or my eyebrow pencil, and I don't know what's going on, but Where is my pencil? I was gonna put some eyeliner on. Oh, maybe I should have put some eyeliner. No, let's keep it conservative. Looking stuff. But oh, here's an eyebrow brush. But I can't find my filler, so I'm gonna have to go without it for today. I don't know what to do. I don't know where my filler is, so I'm gonna go without it today. I'm not going nowhere, but I like to have makeup on because it's fun. Is this it? Is this it? I found it! I thought somebody took it! And I found it. Okay, so we're gonna do my eyebrows really quick then. If that's the case. I don't need a rubber band, I need a headband. Okay. So, let's do this. I see one person watching me, and I'd love to know who that is. Okay, we filling in these eyebrows. But yeah, y'all, I just want you to know that, and this is something that I've recently learned myself, is life seems to respect those who continue. And what that means is the Great Mother will always provide everything that you need. You just need to believe and have faith. Develop that relationship. That is what I'd say to that. But this is your sign, especially for whoever may be watching, is just keep going, honestly. 1% better every day. And you will have days where you're down, but that don't mean you're not gonna get back up eventually. And the more that you get up, your order is out for delivery. The more that you get up, the more you become resilient. You continue within the fight. And then you surrender and make harmony with it. It's like the balance of the unbalanced. So that's what I try my best to remember, is that there's an unbalance within the balance, you know? So keep going, because there is a promise. If you have something that you're doing and you refuse to stop, it's because there's a promise. There's a promise that you in your heart knows is meant to be. So if you know in your heart that something is meant to be, keep going. because there is a promise. And if there are people that is against you, keep going. Great Mother is not going to give everybody the same message about what you're supposed to be doing. Does that make sense? Not everybody's going to understand what you need to do and why you need to do it in your path. But the thing is that you have to understand is that you don't need everybody else's validation. Sometimes people are so self-centered that they think you need their permission or their validation, and you don't. You don't. Once Great Mother gives you that passion, that's all you need. Shoot. Oh, put on that concealer. I'm concealing my eyebrows. Eyebrow tutorial. Remember, your eyebrows are sisters, not twins. I remember my sister told me that years ago. Ooh. It's a delicate process. You see that? Ooh, it's giving 2016, y'all. I like my eyebrows to look 2016. I don't know what it is with 2016 in me, but I love 2016 for some reason. Even though I was only like 9. I swear, for some reason, like, with my collective memory, 2016 was like a really good year. And I don't even know why. It just was. Pull it down. I like to do downward strokes. Kind of bring it above the eyelid. Then kind of smooth it out. Do the same thing on the top. Do upward strokes on the top. And then kind of like smooth it out. Can y'all see what I'm doing? But yeah, y'all, when it comes to your dreams, there are going to be things, people, all type of stuff that wants you to, that will try to lead you astray, I guess. And the thing about that is, I believe that it's just the universe in some type of way giving you more passion, more of a reason to keep going, you know, rather than a sign to stop. You know, if you genuinely think it's a sign, you should stop, okay? But that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, like, sometimes things that are meant to be will come under attack. And I don't know why it's that way, but it just seems to be that way. I don't know if it's like so we don't take it for granted, or so that we protect it, or what it is, or just because, you know, there are energies out there that they don't want you to succeed. Whatever it is, I don't know. But I will tell you that, let's talk about envy for a second. Envy and jealousy. Okay, it's a difference between being like, oh my gosh, that would be nice if it was me, than being like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna like destroy her because it's not me. I believe that envy and jealousy is a low vibrational energy that you should not attain. And you should, if you do attain it, check yourself, you know, understand that it's just part of the ego, and, you know, that's okay, we're all human. However, you know, the world, we're all part of a collective energy. So when something happens for my sister, it happens for me as well. It's a happy thing. My sister gets married, or my sister travels the world, or whatever, it happened to me as well. And I feel like we should see it that way, that we're all a part of a collective consciousness. So if one person can do it, everybody can do it. It's possible. And not only is it possible, it is beautiful. And we multiply that by you know, feeding that energy and being happy for someone other than yourself, because they're human, just like you. They're human. They're amazing. So, you know, and it's just a reason to be happy. It's a reason to celebrate somebody else's successes, is your successes as well. Oh, y'all see them eyebrows. Y'all see them eyebrows. Y'all see them eyebrows. Oh, them eyebrows. I love my eyebrows. Oh my gosh, I'm loving them. I'm loving them. Ooh, I'm a pro at these eyebrows. Okay. How does your yoga practice influence your mindset or mood? For me, it makes me more calm. It makes me have clarity. So basically just calm and clarity, and you have I have an understanding, like it helps. It's one of those things, like when people say they have near-death experiences, and I've like watched a video it was a near-death experience, and they said that all the questions that they had was just instantly answered by some knowingness or just validation there. You know what I mean? That's kind of how it feels like. It feels like all of your answers, all of your questions are answered, and it feels like a divine contentment. You know, that's what it feels like after I get done doing a session of yoga. And it also feels like, woo! That's what it felt like. Like, ooh, holy moly. Okay, I'm not doing anything else because I have other things I have to get started doing. But here's the eyebrows. The eyebrows and the hair. The eyebrows and the hair. Y'all, I'm loving this silk press. I take a lot of care of my hair. I sell Super Bionic Hair Oil. So if you'd like some, inquire. GracieTheYogi@gmail.com. Book a consultation. Link in bio. Let's work together. I'm going through these comments. I'm just confused when somebody say, "Is it pink?" Okay, guys, that'll be it. Thank you for coming. Thank you for talking to me. Like and subscribe.